Hello, friends. Today's story about think before you leap. Once upon a time, in a bustling town nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, there lived a young man named Marcus. Marcus was known for his impulsive nature and his tendency to act before thinking things through. His friends often warned him, "Marcus, think before you leap." But Marcus paid little heed to their advice, believing that spontaneity was the key to a thrilling life. One bright morning, as Marcus strolled through the town square, he noticed a peculiar poster plastered on a weathered wall. It announced a grand archery competition to be held in the neighboring kingdom, promising riches and glory to the victor. Marcus's heart leapt with excitement at the prospect of proving his skills and winning the grand prize. Without a moment's hesitation, Marcus decided to participate in the competition. He dashed home, grabbed his bow and arrows, and set off towards the kingdom, his mind filled with visions of triumph and fortune. Along the way, he encountered an old wise woman sitting by the roadside. "Where do you hurry, young man?" she asked, her voice carrying the weight of years of wisdom. "I am off to compete in the archery contest in the neighboring kingdom," Marcus replied proudly, puffing out his chest. The old woman regarded him with a gentle gaze, her eyes twinkling with understanding. "Remember, Marcus," she said softly, "think before you leap. Not all paths lead to the destination you seek." But Marcus, blinded by his ambition, merely nodded dismissively and continued on his journey. As Marcus reached the kingdom, he found himself amidst a throng of skilled archers from far and wide. The sight of their poised bows and focused gazes sent a shiver down his spine, but he refused to be daunted. With unwavering confidence, he stepped onto the grand stage, ready to showcase his prowess. The competition began, and one by one, the archers took their shots, each arrow slicing through the air with precision and grace. Marcus watched in awe as his rivals displayed their mastery of the bow, their arrows hitting the bullseye with pinpoint accuracy. When Marcus's turn arrived, he knocked an arrow onto his bowstring and took aim. But as he drew back the bow, his hands trembled with nervousness and his mind raced with doubt. In his haste to prove himself, he had neglected to hone his skills or consider his strategy. With a swift release, Marcus's arrow soared through the air, only to veer wildly off course and embed itself in the dirt far from the target. The crowd murmured in disappointment, and Marcus's heart sank with realization. He had let his impulsiveness cloud his judgment, and now he faced the consequences of his rash actions. Defeated and dejected, Marcus slunk away from the competition grounds, his dreams of glory shattered like brittle glass. As he trudged homeward, he reflected on the old woman's words and the folly of his ways. He had learned the hard way that thoughtless leaps often led to painful falls. Days turned into weeks, and Marcus resolved to mend his impulsive nature and approach life with greater deliberation. He devoted himself to mastering the art of archery, practicing diligently each day until his fingers ached and his muscles quivered with fatigue. With each arrow he loosed, he learned to temper his eagerness with patience and precision, understanding that true skill was born not from recklessness, but from careful consideration and practice. Months passed, and news arrived of another archery competition to be held in the neighboring kingdom. This time, Marcus approached the challenge with a newfound wisdom and humility. He trained diligently, honing his skills and refining his technique with every passing day. When the day of the competition dawned, Marcus stood once more upon the grand stage, his heart steady and his mind clear. As he drew back his bow and took aim, he felt a sense of calm determination wash over him, knowing that he had prepared himself well for the trials ahead. With steady hands and a focused gaze, Marcus loosed his arrow, and it sailed true and straight, striking the bullseye with unerring accuracy. The crowd erupted into cheers and applause, their voices ringing out in celebration of Marcus's triumph. In that moment, Marcus realized the true power of think before you leap. By tempering his impulsiveness with patience and foresight, he had transformed himself from a reckless dreamer into a skilled archer, worthy of admiration and respect. And as he stood upon the podium, wreathed in glory and bathed in the warmth of victory, Marcus knew that he had finally learned the most valuable lesson of all, that true greatness lies not in the speed of the leap, but in the wisdom of the journey. Please like my video and subscribe for more videos and share and give me a support. Thank you for watching my video. Good day and good bay.